Well, hello. Today is day 16. I had a really busy day today. I had a friend stay over, and I also had to run some errands, send out some Christmas gifts, and now I'm off to work on set. This is why I look the way I do. Anyhow, I quickly recorded the next tease for today, and I figured I'd just do this audio bit now. So, with the power of movie making editing, woo!
Go.
So this is when
Day 15.
I grabbed my box, opened up the David's tea calendar,
No, day 16.
and today's tea of the day is Main Squeeze. This is a kosher tea. It's got green yerba mate, papaya, pineapple, safflower, and natural flavoring. A stimulant. I definitely need this today. The next tea we have from Sonnentor. This one's called Energy Tea. Weird, it's like they're in this crazy tea synchronicity. They're in synchronicity. Okay, that's my joke for the day. So the Energy Tea has hyssop, spearmint, fennel, rosehip, and chamomile. Oh. So interesting thing about these two teas.
Gotta go.
For those of you who don't know much about maté teas, basically they're cultivated in South America from the holly tree. The leaves themselves have stimulant properties. One quote from a great site, guayaki.com, should show up on the screen now. Thank you. They say that maté has the strength of coffee, the herbal benefits and health benefits of tea, and the euphoria of chocolate. If you've never had it before, it's a great roasty, tasty feeling. It's almost like hazelnut. Interestingly enough, the hyssop plant, you can only find these evergreen, bushy plants in the southern parts of Europe. This particular plant is actually known to be a stimulant, so I'm going to need some of that tonight. So I'm going to go grab some hot water, steep my first tea, and I'll be back in a bit. I am starting off with the David's Tea Main Squeeze Green Yerba Mate Tea with a lot of tropical fruits. Shall you see? You shall. So take a peek.
They didn't call my name, did they?
So it already looks like some tropical pineapple juice, and there is pineapple, papaya, and safflower in this.
What are you doing? Are they wrapping people?
Okay, and it smells tropical too. I can smell the pineapple predominantly. Now, mind you, I've had mates before, but I've had the roasted red mates. I've never had the green. I've heard the greens are a little sweeter. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, day 16. Cheers! Wow, this is really good. It's like hot juice. I want to say that this tea reminds me of a rooibos tea, like a green rooibos, but it could be the quenchingness of it. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, this type of tea has a lot of, beneficial properties that regular tea leaves would have. But apparently this is a stimulant, so we'll see how through the roof I go a little later on.
You tell within like
You can tell.
15
It
minutes.
smells really good. It's got this great tropical taste and flavor. So I'm going to enjoy this. What I want to know is why this is called Main Squeeze. Did they squeeze the papayas and the pineapple to get in here? Anyhow, why this is called Main Squeeze, I don't know. But I think this is a winner. Great scent, great flavor. Goes down smooth. There's no weird aftertaste. It seems like a simple tea as well. It's not very.
They're so wasteful.
Does this help anybody? I'm not too sure. All I can say is this is pretty good. It's like a hot tropical juice, and we'll be back later, and we'll see how through the roof and hyper I am. Day 16. Yoo-hoo! I need to add one more thing. At first, I thought it was the temperature of the water that was giving me a bit of this burst of heat along my tongue. So I kept drinking, and I realized that it's actually not. I think it might be the yerba leaves. There's a great smooth quality and thirst quenching quality to the leaf. But I'm also finding it's almost like a spice. It's like this heat, the spiciness that actually radiates from the center of my tongue and the back of my palate, and it was consistent, and I don't experience that with other teas at the same temperature. So, just want to throw that out there. Already, I'm starting to feel a little hyper. We'll be back soon. So it's 11 p.m. and I am still alive and kicking. So it must be the maté, because otherwise, why would it be so perky at this time of night? Anyhow, in case I forget to mention, the main squeeze yerba green maté tea that I drank earlier, the recommended steep time was 4 to 7 minutes, and I only steeped for about 5.5, 6 minutes, just to get that out of the way in case I forgot to mention that earlier. Now for the energy tea. The Hildegard Energy Tea by Sonnentor. Take a look. Kind of similar in color. It's kind of yellowy. Now it's got hyssop. Now hyssop is the stimulant in this drink versus the previous drink we had, the yerba mate. I'm excited. And it smells like all the things I love in this world. Spearmint, fennel. It's also got some chamomile notes. You can always smell that subtle sweetness. And I'm really super excited. And it could also be the fact that I'm still kind of stimulated from the previous tea. Anyways, cheers and pinky up. What's going on? A few days ago, I gave you my favorite list of teas, and now the last couple days, it keeps topping the other one. This one's pretty rock solid. It could be because my palate likes the bright, fresh, astringent taste of spearmint, mints, and I also like the little kick of licorice or fennel notes at the end. And this guy has got some kick because of the fennel. Delicious. Anyways, yeah, and someone just said to me, "Smells delicious," and I'm like, I know. So, once again, I've got a brand new favorite, and of course it has spearmint, so I'm totally going to be in love with this tea. And apparently we're not going to be used until about midnight tonight, so we may be wrapped around 2:30, meaning whenever I get this video up. But I do it because I love it. And for those of you that actually watch me and my daily adventures with all the teas I've been drinking from these Advent tea calendars, thank you, because I have so much fun doing this, and I hope you have fun watching, and I hope you go out there and explore and drink some really awesome tea as well. And if there's any teas that you guys are totally down for and into, let me know, because I want to give that stuff a go too. Anyways, as I always say, I'm going to make some sweet love to this cup of tea here, bounce off the walls till about 2:30 in the morning, and we shall see you tomorrow for day 17. Yes, pinky out.